now let's talk about the Somerville Library. You start with the Somerville Library.
What the hell do I know about that?
Thing to see here. We're not making a film in the library.
Yeah, no.
Shh. Okay, listen to this room. So many noises. Hear that? Can you do it louder? Yes.
Hi, I'm Kim, the Ghost History Medium.
And I'm Rich Michella. And
And
you're watching Ghost of Somerville TV.
Hi, welcome to episode 8 of Ghosts of Somerville TV.
Haunted libraries. Every town has one.
Certainly do.
And we have a doozy this time.
We do, and the town right next to us has a doozy of a haunted library.
Raritan, New Jersey.
Raritan, New Jersey, right next to us, just really close to your house. And it is notoriously haunted, and like most haunted libraries, it was not always a library.
What
Which
was it
we
first?
found. It was the home of John Frelinghuysen. If you live in New Jersey, you know that name.
And you did have help.
I did have help this time. It wasn't just me talking to myself as
No.
usual. I had help from Sylvie.
We'd like to introduce a
New edition.
welcome addition to Ghost of Somerville, a roaming investigative reporter,
Paranormal reporter.
paranormal reporter. You'll see her around town, and let's introduce her.
Hello, Goslings! I'm Sylvie Charlotte, and I wanted to let you know I'll be joining Ghosts of Somerville as a roving reporter. I'm here to support Brian and Jennie in their travels, interviews, and explorations of ghosts, paranormal occurrences, and mysteries of local history. I'll be hosting a special segment called Real People, Local Stories, where I'll be interviewing folks who've had spiritual experiences elsewhere in our great world, while tying it back into the stories you know and love from your childhood. I used to host history tours of the Red Mill Museum and have my own experiences with ghosts, so I always love hearing the experiences others have had with the paranormal. I can't wait to meet you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself in the comments? Remember to subscribe so that you can interact with this community and discover the strange experiences your neighbors may be having. See you soon!
So you and Sylvie, you took a chance.
We took a chance. That's a nice way of saying we snuck into the library.
On a windy day.
Yes, a very windy day, cold day. We did. We went to the Raritan Library, and we took our equipment with us, our cameras, a couple things I took with me out of my paranormal kit, and we did some investigating as well.
And we'll roll some tape and show some results.
Excellent. Excellent. Hi, welcome to the John Frelinghuysen House in Raritan, better known as the
Raritan Public Library.
This is originally the home of John Frelinghuysen, built in 1750. And it's a beautiful 1.5-story Georgian structure. General Frelinghuysen was obviously part of the famous Frelinghuysens of New Jersey. Everybody knows them, right? We actually still have a current politician with that last name, right?
The oldest part of the building, now the children's room, was built in the early 1700s. The first brick addition was later added, and the brick second story completed for the Frelinghuysen family by 1810. The modern community room was added after the building became the library in 1970. So a lot of spooky things have happened here at this library. One of the things that I think is really interesting is that books used to fly off the shelves by themselves. And then we had a carpenter here who was doing work, who got locked in one of the rooms and was so terrified because he couldn't get out. So when the door finally opened, he bolted, made a run for it, and never came back.
Makes sense.
So I know someone who used to work here, so that is a real story and has been verified by someone. You know, it'd be really cool if some books would fly off the shelves for us.
Say, hey, let's Let's see you pull a book off the shelf. We hear that books fly off the shelf, fall over. Can someone do that for us? That's a lot of energy. Can you push one? Yeah. Welcome to the oldest section of the Raritan Library / Frelinghuysen home. It currently houses the children's section of the library, but it used to be a jail and a tavern. Not quite appropriate for a children's section. It was built in the mid-1750s, and paranormal claims here are the smell of cigar smoke and the sound of footsteps, and when they check, no one's there.
Raritan is a super patriotic town. In the newer wing of the community room, local history is preserved in the museum and memorial to local Raritan war heroes, including the nationally famed decorated Marine John Basilone. You might have seen him characterized in the HBO series The Pacific.
So the next room that we visited at the Raritan Library was full of World War II memorabilia and also housed some artifacts from the Frelinghuysen family. So I decided to do a small mini investigation there, and I brought a few pieces of equipment. Real quickly, I brought a digital recorder, which records voices that we don't hear with our own ears. If we do, those are called disembodied voices. The second thing I brought is a K2 meter. You can see the light there. It measures electromagnetic fields. So one thing we use it for is objects that might have some energy still attached to them. We use it to check that because objects like a uniform shouldn't have any energy coming off of them. There's no electricity. So secondly, we can use it to communicate. Now, there has to be timing and there has to be relevance. So in other words, it's not a ghost detector, but we can say, hey, can you approach this? And can you try to make this light go up to yellow or red? And if it happens immediately and on command, it's a way we can use to communicate with an entity who might be intelligent there. Thirdly, I used a custom piece of equipment. It's called an EMPT box. It was made by a very brilliant teammate of mine, and it is used for two things. It's affectionately known as an empty box. So it has also an electromagnetic field detector right there. So if something approaches it or touches this crystal, it will let you know it's there. Secondly, it has a temperature field right here. And one of the theories about the paranormal field is that the temperature will be affected by an entity who approaches it. So those are the three pieces of equipment I used, and here, take a look at what I found. Somebody here? Would you like to sit with me? Hi. My name is Jennie, and this is my friend Sylvie, and we're just here to meet you. Just want to talk to you, get to know your story. Can you tell me if you're one of those soldiers on the wall? If you are, can you maybe make that go higher to yellow?
It's lighting up.
Yep. That's a little bit steady, but it was going up higher. That's why Can you back away from that right now? Yeah, that's just steady. Never mind. But I saw it go up a little higher. Oh, there we go. That's good. Okay. Would you like to come have a seat with me? We can talk about your experiences. Are you on that wall? If you are, can you touch this again? There you go. Thank you. Can you get a little closer to that for me? We can use it to communicate. If your picture's on that wall, can you touch that, please? No, a little steady still. Too steady for my taste. I feel like that's not working. See that? Okay. Very good, thank you. Great, excellent. Okay, now we know you're here and we can talk to you. So if the answer is yes, you can make it go up to that yellow. Is your picture on that wall here? Did it just go up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I saw it.
Okay, so yes. Were you in the Navy? Were you a Marine? If you're a Marine, can you touch this, please? Okay, yep. See it?
Mm-hmm.
Terrific. Okay, so you were in the Marines. Are you from Raritan? Did you grow up in Raritan or in New Jersey? No. So we'll study again. Okay. If you're still here with us, can you try to make it go to yellow again, please? I think it's done.
Mm-hmm.
That was good, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for talking with us. Okay. So we just got an indication that we were talking to someone in this area of the photo. As I mentioned, my name is Jennie, and this is Sylvie with me. And we're looking to speak with one of you. Can you tell us your name very loudly? All right, so we definitely have electricity behind the wall as well. We got to be careful of. But right now, it's not showing anything. So that's really good. So we're at a flat rate. So if anything does come on, yeah, see that? We got a little flicker. Are we getting closer to you? A little flicker there. Just thought that might be a way to try it. Are you proud that your picture's here? Did you serve with your brothers? Yeah, because I'm not getting there's not electricity back there. See this? There's nothing, which is really good. So if we see it flicker, that's something. Maybe, oh, yep. I think we're right in here somewhere. See, there's no electric in the wall. You would have that be just constant.
Yeah.
That was interesting. Okay. Does anybody want to speak with us? You can use any of these devices, or you can knock, make a noise. Be quiet for a second. I feel like I keep hearing the noises come from the book, so I'm going to check out the books, okay?
Okay.
We'll leave that there for you.
Wait, did you hear that? Let's get a replay.
And that. Back there. You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Okay. It's got a lot of settling, this place, but could you do it a little bit louder? Like this, maybe? Finish that for me? I feel like I keep hearing the noises come from the book, so I'm going to check out the books, okay? We'll leave that there for you. And that. Back there. You hear that? What's that? Here we go again. Can you tell me, does this ribbon belong to you? Does it mean something to you? Or perhaps something in this case? That's odd. There would definitely not be any electricity in this glass case. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, that was me hitting it. Debunked. Yeah, there, see? We got some stray EMF there. It's very slight.
Mm-hmm.
If someone's doing that, can you make it go up a little bit higher? There you go. A little bit higher, maybe to red. Just a little bit. Let's try it up here. All right. Is this your uniform? Are you proud that it's displayed here. See that?
Mm-hmm.
We understand you were in the South Pacific. Is there something you want to say to everyone about your service? We want to thank you. See, again. Is that you? Another little bit. Okay. So we got some light activity on the K2 meter. Let's just see if we got anything. I feel like in here, I keep hearing the bookshelf adjust. Oh, this is beautiful. The Medal of Honor. Maybe it's this picture. Wow. Gorgeous. Look at that picture. That's stunning. Is that him receiving the Medal of Honor, I assume?
Yeah.
Wow. Can't really get through the glass well, but this, look at this clay jug. Can you imagine carrying that thing?
Must have been heavy.
Yeah. Plates. Wow. What I love is they have a picture of it as well. The actual plate, you know, so they can tell where it was. I think we're not going to get close enough in the glass, but wow.
The case in this reading room has pottery fragments and artifacts found buried on the site, which was originally occupied by Native Americans.
Did you see that?
No.
Whole thing up to red. Okay. Let's see what if I get that again. It could have been me. If you tap it, it does it. Could have been me. But I don't think so. I don't think I tapped the glass. That's pretty cool. Okay, commemorational mugs for the Borough of Raritan Centennial Anniversary. Very nice. I want to see these things like this, you know?
Yeah.
These are books from the Frelinghuysen family. Of course, I'm a little bit biased. Yeah. Okay. We'll be here. We're going to go for a little bit, but we're going to be back. Thanks for speaking with us.
Thank you.
So I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Ghostbusters, but there's a scene where the librarian ghost goes, shh. It's like the best scene on. I have no reason for bringing that up other than I love that scene in the movie, and it reminded me of it today. We were at the library. I could just see this like apparition haunting and grabbing Sylvie, and the librarian going, shh. And that would just be like me to be like, now what do we do? It's like Ghostbusters. We're gonna see an apparition come around the corner, and I'm gonna grab you, and she's gonna go, shh. That was a pretty exciting day at the library. I mean, not just in terms of paranormal activity and learning about the activity there, but also the history, which we love. Yeah. We love here at Ghosts of Somerville TV.
We always try not to forget the history, because everybody forgets a history.
Exactly. I mean, it's easy to get excited over you know.
Well, I like to, that's why we use these stories, because it gets you interested in the property, and then, oh, by the way.
Yeah, and let's not forget, these were people. These were people who had families, who, like you and me, cared about other people, had families, had houses, had careers. You know, they were real people who really lived in this home. So, you know, we try to experience that, respect that, and really be in wonder of that as well.
And their story, you know, deserves to be told.
Precisely.
So we try to tell it.
Correct.
So, tell us about your local library, and if there's any ghost stories, please comment, let us know, and maybe we'll get out there and see it.
If you have any other things you want us to cover, we're here. We want to hear from you. Thanks for watching.
We'll be back
in episode 9.
Episode 9, because this is 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, we're climbing the charts.
Yes, we are.
All right, we'll see you.
Take care. Bye.
Good night.
Thanks to Alex Jordan, one of our viewers, who suggested haunted libraries in the first place. And also, don't forget to comment and ask questions. We really look forward to those.
Come back next week for part 2, We're going to go over more haunted libraries and the stories that go along with them. Here is a sneak peek of what you'll see.
And we were very lucky because another viewer and member of our Ghosts of Somerville page submitted some incredible historical photographs of the original Somerville Library. They are absolutely beautiful. We're going to share them with you right now.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah. Gorgeous. Gorgeous photos. We thank you for those.
Now we're getting it.
I'm like a pro now.
Yeah.
But don't say that.
Don't say it. Well, you're a pro commentator.
Right. Not
Is that
investigator.
what we are? No.
Do you really want me?
What's
do
a
you really want me to say what we are?
Yes. Commentator.